What is going on, everyone? My name is Paul. I go by the Smrtman, and in today's video I am giving you guys a 3-month update on my ownership of this 2016 Smart for 2 Pure. Now this is the brand new generation that came out in 2016 here in the United States. At the end of the video I'm going to tell you guys how I ran this car. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is around the front of the car. Now the whole front and the back of the car is completely redesigned, but from the side, the Smart car actually looks pretty similar to the last generation. Now, to open the front of this car, there are 2 latches, one here, and then just one on the opposite side. This just pulls off. There's really no hinge or anything. Now, if you're new to Smart cars, you'll actually see that there's no engine up here. This is all just fluids. Your battery is up here. Unfortunately, like most cars with the engine, where it's in the back in this car, there is no storage spot in the front. The one thing I like about this new Smart car is these headlights. You'll actually see the Smart logo in the headlights. That's a really cool quirk of this car. You also get a nice subtle LED strip around here, which is a really nice touch for the Smart car. Now, I just got back from a nearly 500-mile road trip, so the car's a little dirty. But once you get inside, this is where all the changes have happened. One thing I've learned is that these cup holders do not work, especially with a manual transmission. Anytime you go into first, third, or fifth, depending on where your cup is, you're gonna hit your cup. And that was an unfortunate design flaw. You also notice that you get a cuppy space right here. Now, it could barely fit a phone. This is an iPhone SE. And then you'd think, oh, you got a glove compartment. I got the phone right here. And if that tells you just how small it is, I could barely get my hand in here. So you get this large cubby right here. It actually fits my phone. It fits a full-size drink. It's just a little awkward, the shaping of it. So coming around the back, you have your normal gas tank and the pillar. Same thing like the last generation Smart car. You got kind of like your hatchback style. This goes up, and then this piece, you just open this latch here. Now I have my jacket and my camera equipment back here, and you get this nice little storage tray. When I had a Cabrio, you would put the roof rails in here. I don't know what the purpose of it is in this car. I wish it was flat so you could sit on it. Looking at the dash of the car, you'll see a lot of these little vents. They kind of remind me of like Mercedes logos. When I drove a G-Class a few years ago, it had the same kind of display here. It's a pretty nice system. Now, one thing I wish this car had in the system was a way to turn off traction control. On the very small possibility that anybody from Smart or Mercedes knows how to turn off traction control in the 453 Smart, please let us know, because it really hinders snow driving and it really hinders performance driving. Now, what have I done to the car? Well, I added an exhaust, so it's extremely loud. Now, I don't know if that was a good or a bad decision, but I'm liking it for the moment. I also wrapped the car bright vivid Viper lime green. I put on some Vision wheels. These wheels flow very well with the Tritium safety cell that goes around the side of the car that protects the occupant. All right, let's close her up and take her for a rip. So I just turned the traction control off. I want to test it. It still doesn't turn off all the way. It won't let go of the back end, regardless of how hard I push the gas. Now the reason is, traction control, although it's disabled, it's not disabled. Traction control cannot be disabled still, even with fuse 15 pulled. So let's get back to the 3-year ownership. I want to tell you guys a few things that I love about this car. Now, this list is in no particular order. I like the new styling. I think this car just overall looks better. It's more refined. It looks more luxurious, like more like the Mercedes-Benz parent company. Let's talk about engine and performance. So the engine, significantly more pickup and go with the turbo. Pair that with a better transmission. Not only do they offer the 5-speed manual, which I'm obviously biased to, but the automatic transmission in the new Smart car is so much better than the previous generation. Let's start on the inside of the car. So driving, handling is better. I would say that you have a little more creature comforts, even for a base model like this one. where you have cruise control on a base model. I will say going from a passion model to a pure model, I lost out on a lot of just things that you took for granted, like heated seats, electric mirrors, those kinds of things. I think that if I were to go back 3 months ago, I would try and find a passion model that had the 5-speed manual, although that's very, very, very rare. Now, I do want to tell you guys how I ruined the car. The wrap I did on this car was Vivid Viper Lime Green, and the wrap is beautiful. I love it, but I did use old wrap, and that was my mistake, and in several spots the wrap is coming up. Now, I can fix it. Am I going to fix it? Probably not, because here in about a year I'll probably decide to just change the wrap again. So I'm just going to let it be, and you know, people really don't notice it until you actually know about it. So I shouldn't have used old wrap. The second thing I did to this car that I probably shouldn't have is I just threw away the catalytic converter. Now, that might be an issue down the line if, let's say, I wanted to change out this exhaust and I wanted to do maybe something quieter. Well, I'd have to get a new catalytic converter. So that was my fault on this car. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video on my sister's reaction to my smart car. I took her for a quick little fun rip, and she was not expecting the smart car to handle, accelerate, and sound like it does. So I think it's a funny experience. So if you guys want to watch that, stay tuned. As always, thank you guys for watching. You guys all take care. Peace. All right, Erica is going to be driving the smart car for the first time.
What are these?
It's loud.
You're kidding.
No, I promise. Is it loud? Did you want the headphones?
No, it's okay. Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Do you want the headphones?
No. I'm just trying to. Wow.
Trying to drive.
Oh wow, this really has some. Compared to my WRX, this has no pickup and go.
Oh, I know. What do you think about the smart car?
It's really touchy with the steering wheel. I mean, you can just
yeah, the
go
steering
everywhere.
is always really touchy with smart cars. That's one of the best things about it.
Look, and I'm turning it half and it's still staying in my lane.
We're flying back and forth.
What the heck is this? I never saw this. This is so cool.
Isn't it? It's a smart car. There's always smart car details. Let me unlock the door.
How cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You just almost hit a fire. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're coming up a curve. We're in a little three-way turn. Oh my gosh.